Now there's the deal for Christmas, Karen. Not getting told anything, but... Hello, everybody. Okay, I'm whispering. I'm nervous. So I'm at the Orlando Film Festival to check out the movie premiere of A Christmas Karen. Really cool. They had little flyers about it there. But I'm kind of early because I was nervous and I didn't know if I would get here on time. But there's like a little cafe area over here for everybody. That's cute. They got film streams and books over downtown Orlando. That's cool. I wanted to get here early. Chris. It's a cool building. I wanted to get here early again because I didn't know where I was going. They've got little Christmas Karen right there. Again, I don't know what I'm saying or doing. And here's the ghost of Christmas Present. That's the scenes I was in, so I'm excited. But I got like an hour to kill. All the different theaters. We're in 7. Oh, I'm excited. There's the red carpet there. Cool. There's the red carpet for A Christmas Karen, and everyone is going into the theater to see the movie. They seem much more dark theater, but there's a screen in front of me. Okay, there's the red carpet. I just got out of A Christmas Karen. It was really cute. So it's the end of the night. I made it home from the premiere, the film festival, and I kept saying premiere. That's because the opening night, the first night, I wasn't able to make it. I was really sad about it, but I didn't feel good. And I just knew I wouldn't be able to like sit there and, well, here's the thing. My brain's all over the place. I just got home, like I said, driving in Orlando traffic, and then also drinking a Monster Coca-Cola at the showing. Probably not a good idea, because now I'm a little, like, you know, loopy from the caffeine. But making some popcorn. So, I know I didn't film much at the premiere, and very sorry about that. What ended up happening was I got there really early, but it was because I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know if I was going to get lost. And this whole parking structure, the way the cinema is in town, it's like, unless you have lived there your whole life, that place is confusing and big. So I'm glad I left early because I had to circle around the building a few times before I figured out, you know, where to park. A little confusing. I know I've said that 100 times so far, but get into the red carpet area, and I'm legit the only one there. And they're looking at me like, oh, hi, like, you're so early? And I'm just like, yeah, you know what I mean? There were movies that were playing that I could have sat in on, but I decided, since I'm the only one around, I'm going to take some photos, I'll take a little bit of video, and then I called my mom. Because, you know, one of those things where, and this is so funny, okay, one of those things where my whole life I have been making movies, making videos, saying how I want to be a director, or at least be in a movie at some point in my life. And I never cared how I was in a movie. I didn't care if I was a key grip, someone helping, like, oh, get extension cords. It didn't really matter. I just wanted to help the movie somehow and learn the ropes. And being my mom, she obviously knows that. My whole family knows that. I've been holding a camera in my hand filming people or myself since I was allowed to. Back in 1993 is when I started filming and recording myself. It all started with I was doing an interview with Pink Panther. If Pink Panther interview. I used to have this 7-foot tall, like life-size replica of Pink Panther, like stuffed animal, and he had like metal side of him to help keep him propped. He had big, huge feet. Like it was a Pink Panther. It was insane. It was a life-size replica of it. I think at one time garage sale shopping or something like that. It's really funny and random. But I had made a video with it. It was right after my dad died. My mom finally allowed me to make a video. Use the camcorder because it was my dad's. Fast forward through my whole life. I've made thousands and thousands of videos by this point. You'll never ever see. I have no way to actually get it like transferred over at this point, I feel, because some of the tape it's on is so old and it's not even like VHS tape. It's just getting off topic. Yeah. Oh yeah, the film festival. Yeah, so I called my mom because it's like, I know you can't be here. You're taking care of my grandma. Okay. Oh God, I'm getting really tired now. It's late at night. But yeah, so I called my mom and then went in, or then we were like all taking like all the cast members, not all the cast members, a lot of cast members showed up and everyone's taking photos on the red carpet. And then, oh, I should post my photos. I'll do that tomorrow. Everyone's taking photos on the red carpet, or I can do it tonight, whatever. I can tell I'm like all tired and hyped up on Coca-Cola. Let me do my melatonin spray. Go in to view the movie. Super cute. I can't wait till it's out. November 18th. It's going to be streaming. Again, this was an independent film festival. Independent directors, producers, everyone's, it's money coming out of their own pockets kind of a thing. And first it has to go through all of this. It has to go through the film festivals, and if it does good at the film festival, then they can start, like, they're gonna release it in certain theaters, like in Florida and whatnot, and other places, I believe, but like it's gonna be slow at first because it's gonna be streaming. The streaming is what's gonna really do it. Where'd you get this? Anywho, if it gets good traction through streaming, then it'll go global, whatever, in the theater. So that's the one thing. That would be really cool. This movie's really cute. I definitely will be watching it again. And I am in the movie. So it's just, excuse me. So obviously it's not big. I didn't have a part or a role. I was an extra in the background. But for the fact that I even was in the movie is just like incredible, because there really wasn't that many background people in the movie. And I know the night of filming at Jeter Ben, there was a lot of extras, but the little shots that they showed of Jeter Ben, a lot of that stuff they didn't even use the extras. Like a lot of the people I met on set that night, they didn't show it all, but I saw myself. So actually I saw my back, my booty, my butt, my booty, my back of my hair. I was blonde then. That's on camera. Like, it's a good shot of my back. And I might be somewhere else too in the footage, but there's like certain shots where it's so quick. You'd have to watch it a few times to find out if like you were. But I know for sure I'm in one scene, one shot. Can fully see me. I'm right there. And my name is in the credits, which is really cool. That was something I had contemplated. Is my name going to be in the credits? La da da. My name is in the credits. And since my last name is Wickland with a W, it was like one of the last names to get shown, because they did an alphabetical order. So it kind of just stands out. Kristen Wickland. It's really cool. So anyways, that's why I didn't get too much filming. Oh, and then afterwards there was a Q&A with the director and the producers. And I didn't feel comfortable filming that because we were all geeking out for the fact of who we were surrounded by. These are big producers, big directors. There was talent agents there. There was actual actors there that were big time. One girl was actually doing a movie right now with Owen Wilson. And there was so much more. I know the first night if I had went, I would have met all the cast and everything, which again, I didn't want to get everyone sick. That was the other thing. I'm like, I'm not going and getting everybody sick. I'll turn like this. just standing in my bra, don't mind me. But I realized I didn't get a whole lot of footage. But that was why. It was just because everyone was in the moment with the Q&A, like, you know, the director talking about his biggest influences, which for like movies, what got him into it. And funny enough, it's like pretty close to what my influences were, which is like becoming a director, Steven Spielberg and Jim Henson, big ones. And then he said, hi, buddy. Anyways, yeah, that's Hanson's, you know, obviously that's, and Steven Spielberg. Whenever you talk to someone that's big into movies, those are some of the two names that come up the fastest, because those were like, you know, and Disney, Walt Disney. Walt Disney to me is just like, it'd be Walt Disney, Steven Spielberg, and I have so many, it's hard to narrow it down. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So, lack of footage, sorry, but I highly encourage you all to go see A Christmas Carol. It was really cute. And it was independent film. You know, they did everything comes out of the producer's director's pockets. This isn't like some big, you know, when it's like a big Hollywood type of a thing. Not only that, but Florida doesn't have any kind of like, I guess they don't have any compensation for movie sets or movies, whatever, that get filmed here. So like if directors like, you know, have to buy everyone, the directors don't get that money back. It's out of their pockets. And he had said how like they had to do that. One of the shots they had filmed at the wine bar that's in they did all of their filming in Celebration, which was really cool. Hold on. That's the cool part too, is like there were so many shots where I'm like, oh, I know where that is. Or there'd be other shots where I'd be like, wait, I know that building. They wouldn't be showing the whole thing. They would just be showing the paneling, the outside paneling of the building, and I'd be like, I know that building. And then they would pan out a little bit, and I'd get a more glimpse of the building, and I'd be like, oh, I know where that building's at. So when the movie does come out, I'm gonna do a whole, you know, this movie. Maybe not when it first comes out, but eventually I'm gonna do where all the scenes were shot, the different houses. And funny enough, a video I did about a house in Celebration that I called the Griswold's house in real life. I get that many views, which whatever, it doesn't matter, you know, but this house I always drool over happened to be the director's house. And he talked about how him, his wife, and his son all decorate this house every year for Halloween and Christmas, and they do such a gorgeous job. And I have met his wife and his son while I was filming, because I walked up to the house and I hadn't even started filming it. I was just like, wow. She was standing right there and she's like, nice, hey? And I'm like, wow. I'm like, this is really nice. I'm like, do you mind if I film? Like, this is gorgeous. She's like, oh, no, please, please. Everyone films the house, of course. It was that house. And at that moment, I realized, because he was telling us about, like, you know how you saw that one house? It was in several shots. It's all decked out with that house, whatever, in Celebration. That's all decked out. That's our house. I just had a full circle moment. I know no one's going to get to this point in this video and see this ever. But me, it was just, you know, always been on my bucket list to be in a movie. Any fashion, like I said, in any facet, it would have been awesome. Be an extra, like, and not only that, but to have my one little scene. I'm just standing there. I didn't see anybody else. There could have been 20 people around me. I only saw myself standing there, and I don't even remember when the director got that shot. All the different shots and takes we did, he decided that was the one. And I was floored, because there was a lot of extras that night, and there was a lot of different sides of the, you know, he could have went on any side of the street, but didn't. He chose my one little shot, my one little scene, my butt. I'm not even wearing Christmas clothes. I'm wearing my Cali tie-dyed blue shirt dress. I still had blonde hair, but me, it's like, was on my bucket list. Can cross it off. And I would love to do another movie, obviously, on fashion. I would love to direct another movie, or I would love to direct a movie, but anyways, I'm going on a tangent. I'm tired to lay down and eat some popcorn and snuggle with my dog, and I just wanted to say I love you all. I hope you all see the movie. I heard you all to at least, it's streaming. I think he said iTunes. I don't remember. Should have been paying more attention. They get a really cool lanyard at the end of the night. He was passing out ornaments, which I already got one, or he was passing out lanyards, because that's what he was like. Back to me, he goes, what do you want, lanyard or a tree ornament? And I'm like, well, I already have a tree ornament. He's like, okay, lanyard it is. I'm like, cool. And this one's really cool because it says, Renaissance Films on the back, and then it's a Film Rise production, and it's really cool to be surrounded by these producers, and I don't know, it's just one of those moments. And the director's wife, actually, when I came walking into the movie theater, just happened to be looking over in like that group's direction before I went to sit down, and she was her friend, and she goes, wow, she's very captivating, isn't she? They're looking at me, and I'm just like, I got really, really, like, I blushed up, and I'm just like, oh, I mean, talk about flirting with a girl. That's all you gotta say, but it was really cute. And one of those, again, it's just, and when he was doing Q&A and everyone was like asking him questions about his directing, I wanted to put my hand up and been like, I have been to your house and have filmed your house YouTube channel a few times, and I have talked to your wife and your son. I didn't want to like away his night, you know what I mean? Like, oh, let's just gossip and talk. I figured if anything, I'd talk to him at the end of the night, but by the time I got out of the bathroom, everyone was surrounding him. And he's such a cool guy, and he's really nice. And, was wearing his, it was so funny because got like I knew how to I can tell I'm getting tired, but it was like a beach shirt, or like a tiki lounge shirt, or whatever you want to call it, like what all the guys here in Florida wear, which I love that aesthetic. It's like why I love Florida so much. Just like what everyone wears. Why I like the clothing here so much better. California, I guess California is all like surfer shorts and t-shirts, which is fine. He was wearing that same kind of button-up plain shirt. Oh, maybe that's what it's called. I don't remember. It's exactly what he was wearing the night he was directing and filming. Oh, and he said he's lived in Celebration for 26 years. Production company is in Celebration. Doing a lot of being up and moving around, maybe my hands a little bit into that, because they are saying how they always take interns. It's just like, it would be cool. I have another job interview for another job. I'll fill everyone in with all of my job information, what's been going on with me, but yeah, I think it would be really cool, or if I could ever just intern for some kind of movie. But anyways, I'm gonna end up here. I will go and watch the movie, and I will see you all later.